You can pick up the lockpick in this version of the world, but not in the previous one. Amazing. Did we ever get inside there? I don't know. Alright, well let's go outside. There's red banners everywhere too. And they keep giving you the Vox guns. Is that actually a bomb? Can I like touch it? Not sure what that is. Well, we're gonna step outside and find out what's different. Is he gonna attack me? No. Damn. Serious business. So now we are fighting with the Vox against the soldiers. Oh, that's my ally, my bad. This is the enemy. Oh, sorry bro. Sorry bro. Didn't really mean to do that, but you know. Accidents happen. Can I get a tear? Wow. I don't know what's going on. Is he shooting at me? He's shooting at me, right? I can't tell who's friend and who's enemy. Alright, let's go up there. And let's... Did he seriously just run away from me? Where did he go? Where did he... I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Where exactly are the enemies? Who am I killing? Alright, there's no one up here, right? Let me drop off there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Anyone see him?
Is that a friend? That's a friend. Let's not kill our friends. Is that the enemy? That's the enemy. Alright, I think I figured out what's going on. We're coming this way and we're shooting dudes. Hey guys. Yes. And then that's it. That's the end of that combat sequence. Again, completely messy and not tactically interesting. You just walk around, try to find an enemy, and then punch them till they die. I know that I am playing on the easiest difficulty. On harder difficulties, you have to try a little bit harder not to die. But it's not any more clever. You just, you know, can't get shot as much. Daisy Fitzroy hears your voice. Join the Vox Populi. Okay. Maybe you shouldn't be here, lady. Alright, so in this version of Columbia, the rebellion is in full swing.
You're Booker DeWitt, the hero of the Vox!
What the hell are they talking about?
Look at that poster. In this world, you're a hero.
I remember I led the Vox. Slate and I burned down the Hall of Heroes.
Booker. Their nose.
Hard to think of. Just two memories in the same
Booker,
place.
come back to me. We're going to find Daisy Fitzroy.
Alright.
Get out of here, First Lady.
So, DeWitt, Marshal of the Revolution. Alright, so he just told you what's different about this world. In this world, we joined up with Slate Because remember when we went to the Hall of Heroes, Slate was planning to join Daisy Fitzroy in the Uprising. But in that Columbia, instead of doing that, we arrived and Slate sent his soldiers to attack us instead, to give his soldiers a soldier's death or something crazy like that. And so in our version of Columbia, we killed Slate and prevented him from sending his troops to help Daisy. So according to this story here, in this version, we joined up with Slate, and Slate helped Daisy start the rebellion. And that's why the Vox is doing so much better in this world, because they had Slate's help. Okay. Right, so not only did we do much better in this world, Booker also died in this world. Stop staring at the rat, Elizabeth. Booker also died in this version of Columbia, starting the rebellion. That's the story. It comes pretty fast, like they give you one line, and then you have to kind of figure out the rest. Hey.
Cheese! Cheese! Okay, for this one, give a thumbs up. Hilarious!
Photobomb.
That's a great shot.
Photobomb. Photobomb.
One more. For this one, everyone look really sad. Like you're having the worst old time.
Yes.
Okay, one more for posterity.
This'll be a keepsake.
So they took down, let me just listen to this one.
Samuel, when the spells of anger come, I want you to play this recording and remember that I am the proudest woman in Columbia to have been your wife. They said your soul was choked by the fumes in that metal box, but this I do not believe.
The founder's belief is that we ain't no better.
And we shall meet again on that eternal shore. Both of us whole and smiling. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well, we just interrupted ourselves with audio again.
The kids have it better than they did. The founder see you as something to be controlled.
That sucks.
When to eat, when to sleep, when to stand and sit down. To say yes, sir, no, sir. May I go to the bathroom, sir? You ain't a person to them.
Odd.
You're a tool.
Hey,
Alright, well, we didn't hear all of either of that.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Now them founders,
As plans go, I'd seen worse, except this girl was already gone.
they want to keep
Monument
you
Island's a damn ghost town. It seems like they evacuated her when they heard I was here.
the inequality.
An old friend told me Comstock spirited her off to that fortress of his. As a one-man job, this just went from betting on the river to drawing dead.
How come I ain't got no fine watch?
Okay, so in this version
For my boss to get me
of
that
Columbia,
fine
we didn't find Elizabeth because Comstock had moved her away from the tower, or from the
watch. Can't even tell.
from Monument Island. Alright. So because we don't have the girl, that's why we chose to do things differently when we found Slate. Alright, I get it. I get it. Although that's missable though, I mean if you're not careful you could have missed that recording quite easily. Is there anything new down here? That kid is still starving, even though it's a different world. It's a really interesting concept. The fact that
That's
the
foolish.
story can go different ways,
Look, a lockpick.
and you can slip between realities like that. It's kind of interesting. Where's the lockpick, Elizabeth? You just said lockpick. What did you? I don't see it. Yeah, so conceptually it's interesting, but in terms of the gameplay and what we actually see, we only get our story. We don't actually get to choose anything. We're just walking through what the game allows us to walk through. And that disappoints me a little bit, because you know, the game keeps talking about, hey, the differences, or you know, you can make a difference. You know, if you did things differently, things can turn out differently. And that's what the whole game is about. But then as you play it, you don't actually make any difference. You just travel between the different realities. And it's not really you doing it. It's not really you, the player, doing it. So that's disappointing. She said there's a lock. Where's the lockpick, Elizabeth? I don't see it. There? I can't pick it up. There's a lockpick and I can't pick it up. Wow. Alright, never mind, let's go. Alright, so I guess we should get back out of here. I'm going to take a break actually and review what happened. Although no, I think it's fairly clear what happened. Maybe come over here, come back up the elevator. So we traveled to a world where Chen Lin was still alive.
You're a martyr.
These folk need a better class of hero. When it comes down to it, the only difference between Comstock and Fitzroy is how you spell the name.
No, Comstock is definitely racist. I don't think Fitzroy is. Fitzroy is killing a lot of people though. Alright, so I just want to review what happened. I'm going to take a break, review what happened. So we teared our way into a world where Chen Lin was still alive. We went back upstairs, and Fink wasn't hiring us anymore. But then Chen Lin had his tools confiscated. Chen Lin's wife is white. So then we went over to Shantytown and then to the police station in Shantytown to recover the gun-making tools. And then we tore again, and we tore our way into yet another version of Columbia where Booker DeWitt did not find Elizabeth at Monument Island. Elizabeth was already moved somewhere else. Moved, quote unquote, moved somewhere else, although she doesn't really appear in this version. So then, instead, apparently, Booker DeWitt went and found Slate and joined up with Slate to help Fitzroy's rebellion, but in the process died in starting the rebellion. So because they had Booker's and Slate's help, the Vox Populi are much more successful in this version, and they are in open combat against the founders in this version of Columbia. But this version presumably is not the same as the one where we found the gunsmithing tools in the police station, because that was a different tier. So that one in between, we don't really know much about that world. Do we? No, we don't, except that Lin had a European wife, and that was okay in that world. So that's a completely different thing that we didn't really know anything about because we just tore our way through to a different world very soon after. And now we're here, and Fitzroy is in open rebellion against Comstock, and there's fighting in the streets. So that's basically that. Is that it? Like, do I need to think about anything else before we continue? No. All right, I'm gonna take a break here. When we come back, we continue looking at Fitzroy's rebellion. I'll see you guys there.